welcome back to another plan with me. This week we are pre-planning for the week of July 6th through to July 12th. It is the second week of July. This is the week that we are hopefully getting our fence in our backyard. I can't wait. We are having a bit of a squirrel problem back there. They really like underneath our deck, and we've caught and released 3 so far, so that has been just dandy, just so much fun. But this week I am using an older kit from PaperCrownPlanner. I love this kit. I love the full boxes. They are just absolutely gorgeous, and I am a lobster girl through and through. I grew up by the sea. I love me some lobster, some good lobster. So it's an older format. I kind of like her older format a little bit better than her newer format, but I mean, like, they're both honestly great. But I don't know, like, this one just has more like detail to it, I find, and the weekend banner, which I forget to put down, but you'll see it on one of these pages here, is just freaking gorgeous. Like, the detail to it is just amazing. And like the date covers too, like they have this little like starfish with the little flowers in it. It's just so pretty. But yeah, second week of July. I'm still as excited as ever for 2020 to be over. I'll be honest, you know. So got all my date covers down, put my bottom washi down. It's still the wrong size. I still don't care. It's just it's one of those little things that just doesn't bother me, you know. Look at these full boxes. Gorgeous. And the checklist, like the ombre in the background, oh, just love it. This week I'm gonna do my sidebar correctly. But the porch door opened like halfway through my sidebar, and I got up and I had to call my fiance because I was freaked the fuck out because it doesn't usually do that. Just the wind had blown it open, so I like put the full box down and then put a piece of washi down, and I like got up because I was like scared shitless, but you know, it happens. I was having trouble finding things because I got so used to the other kit, right? So, the other format, I mean, so. You'll see me, like, put this down and only stick it, like, halfway down. I swear to God, I came back to my planner, it was halfway down. I don't know if you guys do plan with me's, but if you do, let me know down below if you do it like me. I film on Thursday, and then I do my editing and my voiceover the next day on a Friday. And while I'm like doing my plan with me, like while I'm filming it, I'm always like, oh, I should talk about this and this and this when I'm doing my voiceover. And then the next day I sit down to do my voiceover and I'm like, what should I talk about? Like, I completely forget about what I wanted to talk about. I'm just like sitting here going, should I talk? Do I put music? Is my voice annoying? I should probably just do music, shouldn't I? And I'm always like, I don't know. What do people want to hear? What do my friends on the internet want to hear from me? Because on one hand, I like when people talk through their videos, and like, even if they just talk about whatever, like if they're not telling me what's happening on the screen, because I just want to hear somebody's voice. But like, do you guys want to hear me like, step by step tell you what I'm doing on the screen? You know, do you put these on while you're cleaning and you want to hear me like tell you what I'm doing, or do you just want to hear me talk? Please let me know down below, because there's a lot of like silent spots I find when I'm doing this voiceover, and I don't like that. Like, I'm not a fan. So let me know what you guys want to hear about. But I finished my sidebar. My sidebar is correct this week. Last week I didn't cover the little like calendar and I didn't have enough room at the bottom. This week I did it right and I covered that little calendar. So I know where my line is. It's because last week was the first week in the planner and usually I go back a week to figure out where the bottom of my full box should line up. Like it lines up on one of those lines on the sidebar and I didn't have it last week. So, but it's all good. And so I put my today headers down and then I realized that there was no glitter headers in this kit, so I pulled my leftover book out and I had blue ones but they didn't really match, and then I tried to go into like another kit to see if I could steal some, but then I wouldn't have had enough for that other kit, so I just decided to put these little things headers down. Like I don't really read the headers, like I do but I don't, so you know, I really, really like the blue in this kit, like this light blue. It's like a light sky blue, but it's almost on the turquoise side. So I just really, really like this blue color. So I was like, you know what, that's fine. I wish it was glitter headers, but, you know, it's not going to ruin it. So I put all these little headers down. I'm realizing that boxes, like a lot of things in like the kits that I have just don't fit this planner, which sort of pisses me off, but like I don't care. But I just have like a shit ton of them. Like I have a shit ton of them that I already bought and I already paid for, and actually I have all of my kits till December printed. So like the boxes don't really fit and the headers aren't super like long enough. Like it feels like the Erin Condren team like made things bigger and wider, and I'm just like, why would you change something after so many freaking years? Why would you change something? Like, and they're like hair's breadth. Like they're so small. Like that little tiny white strip is ridiculously small, and I'm like, why did you have to make that change? It didn't make a difference in, you know, like ugh. Now I'm getting flustered. So I tried putting like this checklist at the bottom, but too much of that blue would have shown, which it wouldn't have mattered, but it just would have looked funny. So I was just like, I'm just going to line up my header, the top of my header with the top of the Erin Condren header, and just stick my checklist down like normal. So I have like a little tiny bit of white underneath the checklist and a little tiny bit of white underneath the full box. And I realize not a lot of people plan like me, which, I mean, kind of sucks, kind of doesn't, because I can't watch plan with me's that are like mine because I just can't find very many people. Cardboard Couture kind of plans like this, but sometimes she doesn't. But I know a lot of people like stagger their boxes, so it doesn't super matter, but I just can't plan like that. I need to plan functionally. Like this is for memory keeping as well. Like that's my top part is for memory keeping, but I need to have a to-do list every day. Like I need to have a list that I am trying to accomplish every day. So it just needs to be functional. So, you know, just ends up being this way. This week I decided to go back to my workouts for my weekly box because I'm going to try to start working out again. Honestly, I've just been so tired, and I think part of that is I'm not sleeping super great, but also part of it is that like I'm not getting my workout in, I'm not moving my body, and I know that really affects me. Not great. So I'm actually going to put it in my actual spread this week too. So I'm just going to put my little things down every day, and I just took the meal icon ones and I'll cover up like the little fork and knife with whatever I do that day. So if I do something like with cardio, I'll put like a little sneaker, weight training, I'll put a little weight, etc., etc. I have like resistance bands, yoga mats, kettlebells, dumbbells, like all of those things in my shop. So I'll just use like a little icon from my shop and put it in. But I'm going to try not to plan. I'm just going to kind of like try to wake up and whatever I feel like doing. Like if I feel like working my arms, I'll find an arm workout. If I feel like doing my legs, I'll find a leg workout or whatever. But I want to try to do one every day. So I'm putting one in there every day, and I'm going to try to guilt myself into doing it. Not guilt myself. You guys know what I mean. So day by day, Monday, we have, shocker, a plan with me. Actually, this plan with me. And I actually made some gray plan with me's. I had black ones before, but I made some gray ones so they would match with everything else, and those are up in my shop as well now, thanks to Miss Lara. You'll see me rifle through this kit quite a bit because, like I said, like I got kind of used to the other format, so I'm kind of like looking around, seeing what I need kind of thing. And then this is for Lime Life Planner's 6-year anniversary. She's gonna have like a sale and some new things, so I wanted to just go check it out. I've been toying with the idea of getting the Lime Life Planner and using that for my planner, and then just using this Erin Condren for memory planner. But we'll see, I guess. So moving on, I have nothing on Tuesday that's happening. But Wednesday I have my video going up. This is my July budget, which I actually just did. I just filled out. And then underneath that, this is actually the day that we're going to get our marriage license. So in New Brunswick, we're pretty much opened up, but our like service centers, like where you go get your car registration, your marriage license, stuff like that, you have to make an appointment. So we made an appointment to go get our marriage license. It is this day. It's about 3 weeks before we're actually getting married. We're getting married on a Wednesday as well, so that was kind of cool. But put that in there with a little fox and cactus cat couple. It was super cute. And then moving on, the only thing I have on Thursday is to film. Just use one of these little labels, and I turned it backwards because I knew my icon would be on the other side, so I like to try to stagger them if I can. Okay, so last week I put in filming on Monday, and I realized that I don't have to film on Monday for the first like 3 or 4 weeks of July because I pre-filmed like a bunch of videos. So all of my Wednesday videos are done. So I don't need to film until like the last week of July, I think. So I put in my filming on Thursday because I do those every Thursday, and then I edit on Friday. I just like to break it up a little bit because if you do it all in one day, like I don't know about y'all, but my back gets sore if I like sit in a hunched over position too long, which, you know, I try not to sit hunched over when I'm doing my plan with me's, but I end up that way because I just get like so into it, and you know, you're not thinking about posture when you're planning. You're just planning out your week. So then on Sunday, every Sunday we do cottage family dinner. I don't think we're going next weekend because I would like to go camping next weekend, but we'll see. But again, like my weekends look so bare when I do these plan with me's, and I'm always looking at it going, do we really have no plans? We honestly like have no plans. Like we really are, we've been like flying by the seat of our pants kind of thing. But if you want to see these spreads like actually filled out, like how they look when I'm done filling out my plans and like marking whatever I do that day, you should definitely go follow me on Instagram because I post like every Wednesday or Thursday, and then every Sunday. Like I do my midweek and my full week. And I post some occasional sales and new releases over on my shop there too. But yeah, I'm going to fill everything out. I was looking back at last week going, what am I forgetting? And obviously, like, our fence people should be coming this week, but they told me that they don't make the appointment until, like, the Monday or the Sunday or whatever, so I should be getting a call saying, hey, we're going to come on this day, is that cool? And it doesn't matter because I am currently not, I'm employed, I'm not at school. There's no school, I'm a supply teacher, there's no school, so I'm not at work. But I'm home, so I can just be here whenever. So that's nice. So we can get our fence and get some privacy and get a little spot for Holly to be able to just chill in. But this is my week with the Sail Away Kit by PaperCrownPlanner. Looks pretty bare, but you know what? That's all right. It'll fill up. This is what I have left. I have quite a lot of functional stuff left, which is exciting. I love the colors in this kit. I love the artwork. It's so beautiful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.